Bloody hell, my hair is getting long. Lockdown hair right now. But we are back in Stockholm. And we're fighting for the top of the division. So, let's get to it. Hello and welcome back to FC Stockholm in Division 2, Norra Svealand in Sweden. We are fighting for the top place in the division right now. So we were looking at the schedule, but looking at the standings, we are 1 point out of first in that playoff spot, which is a good spot for us. We want to maintain that at the very least, but I'm still going for automatic promotion. We beat Lidingo already in the season, so I'm still confident. Right now, also, good defensive records. Simon Rose, our keeper, 6 clean sheets on the season, comfortably in first place out of all the keepers there. Looking at the results since the beginning of the season, we got 6 clean sheets. But coming out of those 2 0-0s, we drew 1-1 against Freytabi, which is a mid-table team. And then we just played Stocksund and won 1-0 at home. So that was a good result there. I mean, we were expected to win that game, but we needed that win. We hadn't won in a few matches, so we can try to continue that form going into June, just before the Euros begin, and we have to go to Georgia duty one more time, play some friendlies. So up next, we've got Enkapings, SK, away from home, I think. So we're going to play those guys, and then we will play Karlstad Academy, also away, but both of those games, Enkapings is 10th, Karlstad's 11th. So we should be pretty comfortably beating these guys. We have the best goal difference in the league, but those 2 draws are hurting us, knocking us down the table a little bit. So we want to go into first place, keep the good form rolling, right? So let's go forward. All right, looking at the tactics right now, this is what we're going with for the next game against Enkapings. We've got a nice partnership kind of developing here with Nordbeck and Stojic on the left-hand side, and the central defensive partnership as well with Hesselheim and Ludzik. Hesselheim is an interesting player because he can play as a striker as well, which I did try in the last game because Nobel picked up a yellow card suspension. So he played up front. I don't think he got a goal, but he's a big, tall player, so he provided a nice supporting option for the wingers coming in off the sides, cutting inside. So he's a versatile player, and I switched him back to defense right at the end of the game just to close it out on the 1-0. We were up 1-0, so just kind of went defensive for the past 5 minutes, but good option there. Also, we do have a partnership on the right-hand side, but Jadawi is suspended for this game. So Talebi comes in for Jadawi, and we are starting Kjellberg in the middle. I'm trying to give this guy a chance. I think he's on loan with us right now. So I want to get him some minutes. He's on loan from Kviding, which is in a higher division in Sweden. So he was injured for a bit. I'm trying to ease him into the squad. I've played him in defensive midfield, and I'm going to try him as a Carrillo here. I don't think he's really well suited to this position, but he could be okay. We'll see, though. He's not on the best of form right now. The rest of the team is pretty much the same, so we're just about to get into the match now. All right, here we are in the match against Enkapings. We're just about to get into the dressing room, so let's see if we can motivate these guys a little bit. We've been on a good run lately. Go out there and impress me. And no one cares, so we'll go forward. All right, a little bit of a low crowd today. Is Enkapings, is that a Swedish town? Eskapings? What are they called? Enkaping? I thought it was Enkapings, but it's ESK. In Sweden. Is that a town in Sweden? A city? I'm not quite sure. Got to look up Google Maps. But here we go in the first half. There's a throw-in on the right-hand side. Lindmark in, but it's intercepted. Knocked down by Ludzik. Kjellberg on the ball. Hamidi with the ball forward to Persson. Gray who takes a shot. Persson saves that, the goalkeeper Persson. And that's out for a corner, I think. And nothing much. Halftime, devoid of highlights except for that one. 0.33 XG for us. Not great offensively in this half. Kjellberg's on a 6.4. He's the worst performing player on the team so far. So far the experiment is not working well with him as a Carrillo in center midfield. We'll see if we can motivate the team a little bit here. I'm going to say I'm not happy. Yeah, that they seem motivated by that. So, do we want to look at the tactics here? Kjellberg really, he's not in the best. I don't know if we can use him as, I think he wants to be more of a defensive midfielder, but I don't want two ball-winning midfielders with Lindmark and Kjellberg. Maybe that's the issue, is that I've got too many defensive players in here. He can be a Carrillo. Maybe we can swap them around. That might help out a little bit. I mean, Kjellberg still might not perform, but we'll try that for the second half. Throw in here Yitter into Lundberg for Enkepings. The long ball forward, intercepted by Ludzik, over to Person Gray on the right-hand side. Nobel. Over to Telebi, the wing-back, the right-back. Into Stojic, who heads it, and it's 1-0 for Stockholm on 61 minutes. Nice little cross there from Telebi. Stojic makes no mistake on the header. Bar down on Enkepings. Person Gray links up with Nobel here. Passes it out wide to Telebi. Telebi dribbles forward. Nice cross right on the head of Stojic. And it's 1-0 Stockholm. Good stuff in the second half. 81 minutes gone. Lindmark with a throw on the right. Person Gray now. Try to cross. That's blocked. Hamidi dribbling forward when shoots. Persson collects that easily and saves. All right, I'm going to bring on a substitute for Stojic, the goal scorer here. Could bring on Ryalasco or Mikhail. Might try Mikhail. He's more naturally left-sided player. And I'm still not liking Kjellberg. 86 minutes gone. We should probably try to close out the game here. Going to bring on Person Asted, and then we're going to switch around him and Lindmark. I'll have to go into the tactics screen for this. Switch these guys around back into their natural positions. And any other substitutes? We could make a couple changes, but I'm not sure. Maybe Nordbeck, because he's on a yellow. He can come off. And that'll be it. Throw in here Sigurd Gerson. Long ball forward to Nobel. Person Gray, just outside the area, tried a shot, but that was deflected out for a corner. And there's about 4 minutes of added on time here. 90 minutes gone. Hasselheim is on the corner. The center back going to take his time here. We are on time wasting, I think. Oh, he's taking a while. Is he going to get a yellow for this? There he goes. Crosses in. Ooh, headed away by Hall. Soderberg will collect that for what's this team called again? Enkepings. Ball forward to Boker. Buckert? Wickman. All the way on the right-hand side. Dribbles it out of bounds. And that is that. All right. We're just about out of time here. Throw in here on the right. Lindmark goes back to Telebi. Telebi on the inside. Ball forward. Headed away. Tukkanen. And that is that. 1-0 victory again. We're winning by slim margins, but at least we're winning, right? XG was good. 0.69 to 0.1. I think they only had 3 shots on goal to our 14. So we're peppering the net, but we're not really creating a lot of quality. Only 5 on target out of 14. Not great, but at least we're doing that. So, man of the match was Ludzik, and we'll head to the dressing room. Well done, boys. That was a good win, and it was. We should take these in stride because it's like lots of clean sheets. Our defense is very solid. We take the top of the league again with that one, so that's good news. But I would like to score more goals somehow. Just haven't quite figured it out yet. We've actually got a Georgia game in between our next game with Stockholm. So I'm going to play that and come back, and we will get into the next Stockholm game after that. This game is against Wales, by the way. Hey, look, we got a cash injection here from the board, 60,000 into the running of the club. But we were kind of just breaking even with the finances. With the cash injection, that pushed us way over in our income for the month. But before that, so it was 60. Yeah, we were only at 20,000. After that last match, our expenditures at 31,000. So this cash injection is quite handy indeed. I was trying to balance the budget, but it is tricky with the mostly staff wages that is taking a lot. You know, I kind of regret hiring so many staff. I thought it would help the club, but we're not bringing in really enough gate receipts or anything to offset this. The investments help, which is good, but that's something to think about in a lower league save. Do you really want to hire all the staff? Maybe I was a little naive in that. All right, having a look at the Georgia squad here. We just selected our squad, so this is pretty much what we're going to go with the 4-2-3-1 on cautious against Wales away in this one. Karashvili's been on good form for his club, so he's in the side. He's going to play on the right-hand side. Davitashvili on the left, trying to bleed him into the squad a little bit. 20-year-old from, where is he from? He's on loan from Ruben Kazan. He's playing for Rotor Volgograd in Russia, I believe. We've got Katayashvili, who's usually on the left. He's going to play in the center of midfield this time as the Matsala on support. Chekvatadsky's ahead of him in his usual position. And we've got Ninawa as a Carrillo on the left side of midfield in the left center midfield position. Also, we've got, how do you pronounce his name? Kvekveskiri, Nika Kvekveskiri, the new left back here. We've switched it up at left back. He's coming in. He could be an inverted wing back as well. Maybe we can try that. It seems like his natural position, so he'll be on support as an inverted wing. Although maybe that won't work with an inverted winger. That's a tricky one. Maybe not. Maybe not for the wing back position. We'll keep him on the outside, and I think we want him to overlap on the left-hand side. We'll overlap left. And looking at the rest of the Kvirkveli is back in, Tabidze is back in, Kakabadze is back in. So the usual suspects, Makarizi and goal as well for Georgia. So that's what we will see against Wales. All right, we just finished up the Wales game here. 2-1 loss to Wales. We were 1-1 going into about the 87th, 88th minute. Daniel James put away the winner for Wales in that one, but a good performance from Georgia. Davitashvili with the goal. He was the left winger, the 20-year-old that I brought in, so that's a good sign, and not a bad game against Wales. All right, here we are getting ready to play Karlstad Academy in the next league game here. This is the lineup we're going with today. Storich and Norbeck continue their partnership. We got Jadawi playing in central defense with Ludzik. Hesselheim falls to the bench for this game. Talebi is in at right back. That is the main reason for that. I just want to get Talebi in there. He had that nice assist in the last game, so I want to see if he can continue his form. Personasted is back in this team for Kjellberg. Kjellberg drops to the bench again after another poor performance from him. Still quite haven't found the right position for Kjellberg just yet. But then it's just the usual suspects. Hamidi has not been on the great form either. But we're going to give him another chance. He is technically one of our best players. So I want to continue to give him chances in case he starts to find his form. So we're going to submit this and get into the match. All right, here we are in the dressing room. We're the favorites. Let's make them pay. Come on, boys. Let's get another win. Get ourselves on top of the table once again. A couple teams have a game in hand in us right now, so we are sitting in third in this game. But with a win today, we should go top. Ooh, a good chance for Hamidi right off the bat. 45 seconds in. Cross from a Stojic, and Hamidi was right there. That will set him off on some good form, right? First goal of the season for Adrian Hamidi, who's on loan from his parent club. I think they're a division higher. But good cross here from a Stojic. Right in one time into the bottom corner. Beats Ernstson. I'm not sure. Langer with the throw for, oh my God, I can't remember the team name now. Oh, wow. Lashkari. Equalizer. Instant reply from Karlstad Academy. That's the name of the team. Lashkari. Mohammed Lashkari. And just losing his man there. And that was the right back, Talebi, letting him have some space to shoot. And it's 1-1. Oh, poor clearance from Jadawi here. Lashkari with another shot. We might have to watch him. 9 minutes gone. Free kick for Karlstad. Oh, it drops in the box and a good save from Rose. And that'll be a corner for Karlstad here. Karlstad on the corner. Whips it in. Headed. Ring. Just wide of the goal. Free kick for us. Stockholm. Hamidi on the free kick. Long ball forward. Person Gray tried a shot, but he's too far wide. That's a goal kick. Another free kick here. Hamidi just outside the box. Ooh, and there it is. Beautiful free kick, Adrian Hamidi. Second goal of the game and second goal of the season for Hamidi. It's 2-1 Stockholm on 22 minutes. And he is having a stormer so far. Wow, great free kick. Beats the goalkeeper, Ernstson. I can't say that name. There's two S's on either side of the T there. Carlson. Jernberg with a header. Headed clear by Ludzik. Person Gray on the counter now. We've got 3-on-2 going forward here. The two defenders. Person Gray takes him on, beats his man. He's still going, cuts inside. Nobel is there to finish, and it's 3-1. Stockholm, what a play. Nice counter goal there from Stockholm. We're playing a little bit more attacking today, too. Got some good advice from my assistant just before the game. Hey, he beats him on the run there. Perfect pass into the open Nobel. We just outnumbered them. And it's 3-1 after 24 minutes. So Ludzik now on the ball. Passes across to defense. Jadawi with a long ball forward. Headed down by Nobel. Personasted into his Stojic. Tried a shot, but that was blocked. Lashkari with the clearance. Ludzik picks that up, though. Another ball forward. Nobel heads it on to nobody. And Ernstson. Difficult name. But he clears. And, Jadawi intercepts. Heads it all the way back. And Langer down the line to Johansson. Langer, ball forward. Oh, into Kassem with a save. And Lashkari's there on the rebound. And it's 3-2. Third goal of the season from Lashkari. That was a bit of a defensive breakdown there. Johansson cuts it back to Langer. Long ball forward. Jadawi should have had that. He missed the header. Rose with the save, but he couldn't do anything about the rebound. And that was a mistake from Jadawi. And it's halftime. 3-2, an exciting first half. We are behind on the XG. 1.34 to 0.64. 9 shots for Karlstad, 7 for us. So it's really close, but a little bit off. We are in the lead, though. So we want to maybe shore that up into the second half. Nobel has picked up a knock here. So that might be something to look at, although he's one of the best players on the field right now. I think I'm going to drop back to our usual positive in the second half. I'm going to keep an eye on Nobel. Maybe he's not worth risking. We could bring on Hesselheim or Matika or Rylasko. Maybe Rylasko can come in. He should do the job in place of Nobel. I don't want to risk him too much. So let's go to the dressing room. All right, we should probably get these guys a little bit more focused. System recommends that things are going well. You know you're capable of even better. I don't think they're going to react to this. Let's try it. They did not. So I think I'm going to go with the usual, I believe in you tactics. I have faith. And I believe. Let's go, boys. Come on, second half. Oh, Jernberg with the tackle there. He's on a yellow and he doesn't get another one. But a free kick for Stockholm. Ulo on the ball for Karlstad. Long ball forward is knocked down by Nordbeck and Stockholm can go the other way. Long ball forward again. The Stojic on the left-hand side on the ball. Ooh, nice pass to Ryalaxo. And a goal. What a beautiful goal by Ryalaxo. A great shot from distance just on the edge of the area. And that's his first goal of the season. And that's a pleasant surprise for me. Maybe he can start more games. Nobel and him are very similar in skill. He shoots from outside the area, beats the goalkeeper, and it's 4-2 for Stockholm. Free kick, Nordbeck on it. Long ball in, and Ryalaxo again on the header. It's 5-2, and he's got 2 goals after coming on at halftime. So that is fantastic. Wow. Nice free kick from Nordstrom, too. Headed into the far corner, across the keeper. He makes no mistake. He was onside, too. Well onside. Heads it in. Beautiful. Stojic with the cross into Person Gray, but that's straight into the keeper's hands, and he's going to try and kick it quickly, but to nobody. And we're almost there right now in 90 minutes. I'm going to go defensive just to finish this off. 5-2 victory, though. I think we should be comfortable here. Lindmark with a throw from the right-hand side. Just waiting for the referee to blow his whistle. And there it is. 5-2. And we should be top of the table again now. So man of the match was Rylaxo after coming on at halftime for Nobel. Great performance, boys. Well done. And let's go look at the standings. So we sit top comfortably, 24 points, 14 goal difference, but Orbro's right on our tail, as is Ladingo on 22 points. But the goal difference is a huge gap between these two. But Orbro is right there with us, and we drew 0-0 with them last time we played, so they could be a tough team going up the opposite leg in the season. But that's good news. We are comfortably top of the table. Nobel injured for a couple days, bruised ankle, not too bad after that game. Hamidi sends us top. Hamidi had a great game. I'm glad to see him have a good game. Ryalaxo played amazingly well. I'm going to congratulate him. He appreciates that. 28-year-old forward Ryalaxo, and I think he's going to start. I'm going to stick him in right now, and he will start for us. Nobel's not been extremely prolific. He's got 4 goals in 9 games, which is not too bad. 3 goals in friendlies as well, but maybe we can rotate those two. He's 32. Ryalaxo's a little bit younger, 28 years old, so maybe he is going to take over for us as our pressing forward. All right, so looking ahead, we have Orbro at the end of July, so that's probably a couple of episodes from now, and we'll definitely watch that game. We've got Tabi again at that time as well. I'm not sure where Tabi is at the moment. They're 5th, but we drew those guys 0-0 also away from home. Let's see if we can beat them at home in, I think it's the beginning of August, that game. The Orbro game's away, so that's going to be a little tough. But we should continue our form. We've yet to lose this season, which is great. And we've got a lot of clean sheets. I think still 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 clean sheets on the season, which is fantastic. So that is it. But one more thing to note. For Georgia, we've got Norway and Hungary coming up in the next few games as well. And then there's nothing until about September when we're back for the World Cup qualifiers against San Marino and Kazakhstan. So that will be a while from now, but something to look forward to. And that is it for our latest episode of FC Stockholm in the Swedish regional divisions. My name is John. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you for another episode, and we'll see if we can get this team promoted before we leave for greener pastures in the Journeyman. Thanks again for watching. Smash the like button if you like the video and subscribe to my channel for more Football Manager content, and I will see you next time. Peace.